Saturday morning in Washington Heights. Brian wakes up in his new apartment for the second time. Morning, Marcus. Yeah, not bad. Still getting used to the sounds here? Starving, actually. Oh, right. I haven't been to one here yet. I've just been eating hotel food and takeout. Wild how? An hour later, they walk into the massive Fairway Market on Broadway. Jesus. Big? Marcus, this place is enormous. How many people shop here? A cart? We need a cart? Marcus pulls a shopping cart from the long line of carts. Cereal aisle? They walk down the first aisle. Brian stops and stares. Holy, how many types of cereal are there? This is mental. At home, we have maybe 10 different boxes. But why do you need this many? They're all the same thing. Healthy cereal with chocolate chips? Marcus tosses 2 boxes into the cart. Toast, sometimes porridge. Oatmeal, I think you call it. They move down the aisle. Brian picks up a container. This says instant oatmeal. How can oatmeal be instant? That's not real oatmeal. Real oatmeal takes 20 minutes to cook. You stir it. You watch it. I suppose not. Marcus puts the instant oatmeal in the cart. There's a whole aisle just for bread. They turn the corner. Brian stops again. This can't be real. The bread, look at the size of those loaves. They're huge, Marcus, and they're all white and fluffy. Where I'm from, bread is brown. Dense. You can feel the weight of it. But what's in it? It looks like cake. I'll take your word for it. Marcus puts 2 loaves in the cart. Of course I eat meat. Really? Why not? Huh. Never thought about that. They reach the meat counter. A man in a white coat waves at them. What's he talking about? You choose how much fat you want? This is complicated. The butcher wraps the meat and hands it over. How much does that cost? $8 for 1 pound of meat? At home, that would cost maybe €3. They move to the dairy section. Oh my God. The milk jugs, they're massive. A gallon? How much is that? 4 liters? Who drinks 4 liters of milk? This is insane. Marcus picks up a gallon of milk. Let me guess, the eggs are also huge. Thank God. Marcus points to a flat of 36 eggs. 36 eggs? What are you supposed to do with 36 eggs? That's like a month of eggs. You Americans are mad. That's different. That's proper food. They walk to the canned goods aisle. Oh no. Look at this aisle. It goes on forever. But there are so many options. How do you choose? That's your system. Brian picks up a can of soup. This can is enormous. It says family size. But I'm just one person. What if I don't want soup for 4 days? Where's the regular size? Marcus points to a smaller can. That's still twice as big as cans at home. So I've noticed. They continue shopping. The cart fills up quickly. Finally, something normal. They reach the produce section. Jesus Christ. Sorry, but look at these apples. They're perfect. Too perfect. They're all exactly the same size. It's weird. Natural apples aren't all the same size. Are they, though? They're shiny. Really shiny. They wax fruit? But you're going to eat them. This gets stranger and stranger. Marcus puts apples in a plastic bag. Please tell me the onions are normal. Regular size, not shiny, not perfect. Thank God. They finish in the produce section and head to checkout. How much do you think all this cost? $150 for 1 week of food. They get in line behind a woman with 3 full carts. She has 3 carts. Or she's preparing for the apocalypse. The cashier starts scanning their items. Ireland. It's overwhelming. She finishes scanning and gives them the total. $168 for groceries. Marcus pays with his credit card. Okay. They load their many bags into the cart. I need to sit down. It's mental. Everything's so big, so expensive, so many choices. Will I, though? They walk home through the busy streets. Marcus, do you think I'll ever feel normal here? Like I belong. Like I understand how things work. Really? That's actually kind of comforting. They reach their building and climb the 4 flights of stairs. Where does it all go? They start unpacking the bags in their small kitchen. There's not enough room for 2 boxes. How? They continue unpacking. The refrigerator's full. We haven't even put half the stuff in yet. You think? Or less food. Brian's phone buzzes with a text. It's Liam. Yeah. He wants to know how the grocery shopping went. That's one word for it. Brian texts back quickly. He says he wants to come over tonight. Help us cook something. I have no idea. Maybe Liam will have suggestions. A few hours later, Liam arrives.
How's the new place, Brian?
Good, different.
And Marcus, right? Good to meet you properly. So what's for dinner?
We were hoping you'd tell us.
You went grocery shopping and didn't plan any meals? What kind of stuff?
Everything. Too much of everything.
Show me what you got.
They open the refrigerator and cabinets.
Jesus, Brian, you bought enough food for a month.
That's what I said.
And it's all American brands.
I couldn't find anything familiar.
Yeah, it took me ages to figure out what was what. Well, you've got ground beef, pasta, some vegetables.
Spaghetti?
We could try. From scratch, we're not making the pasta, just the sauce.
They start cooking together.
Brian, chop those onions.
How small?
Smaller than that?
Like this?
Smaller. Use some oil first. Just a bit. That's too much.
20 minutes later, smoke fills the kitchen. Something's burning.
Turn down the heat.
I did.
Add some water.
How much water?
I don't know, some water.
The smoke alarm starts beeping. How do we turn it off?
Open the windows.
They don't open?
What do you mean they don't open?
They're painted shut. They wave dish towels at the smoke alarm. This is a disaster.
It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Is that giving up?
That's being smart.
40 minutes later, they sit on the floor eating pizza from paper plates.
This is actually pretty good.
Better than our cooking.
You'll get better at it.
Will we, though? Or practice makes more smoke alarms.
At least you tried.
They eat in comfortable silence for a few minutes. Liam,
Yeah?
how long did it take you to feel normal here?
Define normal.
Everyone keeps saying that.
I'd say 6 months, maybe longer.
6 months?
Yeah, but it happens gradually. One day you realize you're not thinking about home every minute.
I think about home every minute.
That's normal too.
Really?
He's right. You're doing better than I did my first week.
What happened your first week?
I cried a lot. Oh yeah, called my ma'am every day crying.
That makes me feel better.
Good. It's supposed to.
They finish the pizza and clean up.
For grocery shopping,
Or maybe we'll order pizza again.
either way works for me.
As Liam gets ready to leave, Brian feels something shift. Thanks for coming over.
Thanks for having me. Even with the smoke alarm?
After Liam leaves, Brian and Marcus sit in their small living room. Yeah, I think so. Everything here is a lot. So everyone keeps telling me. Brian's phone buzzes, a text from Jessica. Jessica wants to know how I'm settling in. That it's complicated. Very honest. As Brian types his response, he realizes something. For the first time since arriving, he's not thinking about going home. He's thinking about tomorrow. And maybe, just maybe, that's progress.